For this adventure, we flew to Glacier Park International Airport in Kalispell, Montana, where we rented a car and began our adventure by driving to the Isaac Walton Inn.
We're finishing up a little bit of paperwork. What's airborne it is, 1 hour, 54 minutes. Expecting just a few scattered bumps throughout the flight. Should be mostly smooth. The current weather in Kalispell, winds are out of the north 5 miles an hour. Good visibility, clear skies, and 56 degrees. Once again, welcome aboard. We'll have you underway shortly.
$50 if it's not used on a
Self, and you don't spray your equipment. It's best to keep it attached to your belt or to a chest harness where it's readily accessible. It's not the best idea to attach it to your bike or to your pack, because if you get separated from those, where's the bear spray?
Say you'll stay till the morning light. I'll help you through the fight. Let's make footprints in the sand.
Our first stop was the Isaac Walton Hotel. The inn was originally built as the Isaac Walton Hotel in 1939 by the Great Northern Railway and was a soup kitchen and lodgings for railway workers. The hotel was also originally envisioned as the southern entrance to Glacier National Park. But when the war took place, those plans never materialized. Now the inn has 33 rooms for rent within the historic inn itself, and some additional space available on refurbished cabooses. We stayed in what is called an Empire Builder trackside room.
Well, here we are.
Look at the train track out the window. We're
What's
right trackside.
What's the name of this place?
Isaac Walton Inn,
Isaac Walton Inn.
Historic Inn.
This is a view out our window. There's a train track across the road. It's kind of a historic railroad place. There's a bridge over there over the train track too. Be fun to go walk over that bridge.
There's going to be a train coming by at 8:44 tonight.
Okay, we'll have to go watch it.
In the sand. Let's make miracles come hold my hand. Let's find something new. Let's make footprints in the sand. Let's make miracles come hold my hand. Let's find
mine?
No, I can. I plug this thing in.
Good?
Easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond all. Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes. Undercover agents. Didn't want it any other way, no. Dreamy, breezy.
Well, we're here waiting for the train to come by. There's supposed to be an Amtrak come by at 8:44, and it's already 8:47. He's late. What time is it now? Bang my camera. It's going right on this close track. Oh.
From the Isaac Walton Inn, we headed to St. Mary Village. On the way, we stopped at Brownie's, a bakery in East Glacier, and got a couple of huckleberry bear paws as well as a few other goodies.
One huckleberry muffin and one piece of apple pie.
And on the huckleberry paws, those two to go.
Huckleberry muffin or
Yes,
Yes.
huckleberry muffin. And a piece of apple pie for him.
yeah. Okay. Anything else for you?
That's it. There's 4 things, right?
Yes. 3, 4. Yes. That's 15.95.
Continuing on to St. Mary's Village, views off Highway 49 into Two Medicine in the Green Valley were very inviting. We decided to make a detour and explore the area a bit. We did 2 short hikes there. The first one was to Astor Falls and Paradise Point for a view of Two Medicine Lake. I'll pick some more there and you can then take a picture. Thimbleberries.
Need some help?
second hike was to Running Eagle Falls in a nearby nature trail. We had a big surprise along the roadway heading to St. Mary's Village. A black bear was eating some berries in a bush on a hill by the road. St. Mary Village is situated at the eastern gateway to the park, where the plains of Montana stretch to the east and the mountains of Glacier National Park scrape the sky to the west.
Are you guys celebrating anything special while you're here?
Yeah.
No? Vacationing?
Yep. We're just retired.
Gotcha. Have you ever been here before?
Yes.
Okay.
We finally managed to arrive at St. Mary's Village and check into our cabin, which would be our home for 5 nights while we explored more of Glacier National Park. Glacier National Park, or as referred to by George Bird Grinnell as the crown jewel of the continent, stretches over 1 million acres, including over 700 lakes, 25 glaciers, more than 1,000 different plant species, hundreds of animal species including 300 plus grizzly bears, and over 700 miles of trails, all of which makes Glacier an ultimate hiking destination. Lucky for us, we were able to shorten an 11-mile round-trip strenuous hike to Grinnell Glacier by taking an 8-minute shuttle boat across Swift Current Lake, do a short hike over a hill to another shuttle across Lake Josephine. Our hike ended up being only 7.2 miles total.
Yeah, some of you. Last year it looks like I've been here before, so welcome back. We are starting here on Swift Current Lake on the Chief 2 gun, which is the boat, and in just about 10 minutes we'll be up at the head of this lake. It's a pretty small lake, and everyone will be walking over together to the beautiful Lake Josephine in the backcountry. I can't wait for you guys to see it. It's gorgeous.
Lake Josephine. There is enough space for everyone. You might just have to squeeze in with your party or squeeze in with someone that you don't know as well. Please make sure to make space for everybody. There's room for one more person in your row. Please make room for that one more person. About the same as the other one. So we have our life preservers are going to be all above our head. That's one difference with those child-sized preservers in the front. And then we also have 2 life rafts on board. We have one on top of the boat and then one right here on the bow. We're just taking a few extra precautions because this is a backcountry lake. I'm gonna get you guys all across so you guys can start hiking. I know you guys are all gonna be hiking today and I'm excited for you for that. And I'll give you guys some more logistical information about that and how getting back on a boat later works when we get to the other side of the lake.
Snack time. Along the trail, we passed through beautiful alpine meadows with numerous wildflowers, passed by some creeks and little waterfalls, and even saw bighorn sheep. One of the worst parts on this hike was crossing beneath Thunderbird Falls on the way up when we had to cross the creek. And then we actually went through the falls on the way back down.
The bighorn sheep over there. I don't know if you can see them in this view or not, but they're there.
2.2 miles, we stopped at a small rest area with benches and a pit toilet. It was there that we actually started the killer series of steep switchbacks through a boulder-strewn moraine field. We were able to look down into the valley and see absolutely grand view of Grinnell Lake, Lake Josephine, and in the far distant Sherburne Lake. When we finally reached the Grinnell Overlook, we sure enjoyed commanding views of Grinnell Glacier and Upper Grinnell Lake, and the Garden Wall, which is actually part of the Continental Divide. Mount Gould was also up there. Looking towards the Garden Wall, just below Mount Gould, is Gem Glacier, the smallest glacier in the park. It was sure nice to be done with this strenuous hike. It was rainy all the way down, cold, and we were hungry. More than 3 million visitors come here to the park each year, and it makes it very crowded in a couple of areas, including the popular Going to the Sun Road corridor. Luckily, we were able to get a permit to access going across this road.
Straight cruising, headed for a bruising, watching out for number one. You gotta slow down and look around you, son. Today is just today and not tomorrow. Looks big where you're going. Truth cannot be hid. You gotta get easy now. So you can be deserving of the rest that you are given. You gotta slow down and look around you, son. Give a lot and live a little. Work with what you got. Where you're going, you can rest your head. Where you're going, brightness looks big.
Today's adventure had us taking our time driving the Going to the Sun Road over to West Glacier, where we enjoyed lunch at the Lake McDonald Lodge on Lake McDonald. We also had a couple stops at McDonald Falls, Jackson Glacier, Wild Goose Island, and at a tunnel on the road. The drive was sure very scenic. After our easy day, we took the shuttle up to the Highline trailhead at Logan Pass and hiked 4 miles to Haystack Pass and returned on the same trail.
You tell me you're scared. You tell me you're weak, but I know you're stronger than what you think. And I know it's hard. It's rough, but we'll make it through, and I'll back you up. Wherever you're going, I'm going to. I'll follow you through the and the blue. Whatever the mountain, we'll climb to the next. Honey, I'm with you through life and to death.
This scenic trail is a favorite amongst visitors, including Skip. At a roughly 1/4 of a mile from the trailhead is the famous ledge with a reputation for terrifying those with a fear of heights, including me. In most places, the ledge, hanging like a shelf along the garden wall, is only 6 to 8 feet in width and has drop-offs of roughly 100 feet or more, going down to the Going to the Sun road below. This segment lasts for only 3/10 of a mile, but it seemed to last forever to me. Believe me, I was using the cable to hold on to.
We'll fix these mistakes.
The trail had countless miles of dramatic mountain views, switchbacks into meadows filled with wildflowers and waterfalls. Along the way, we saw several critters, including squirrels and marmot. Bighorn sheep were way off in the distance, but didn't show up to my eyes.
Honey, I'm with you through life and to death. Wherever you're going, I'm going to. I'll follow you through the black and the blue. Whatever the mountain, we'll climb to the next. Honey, I'm with you through life and to.
trail was relatively flat until we got to the one long switchback that climbed up to the 7,486-foot Haystack Pass, sandwiched between Haystack Butte and the Garden Wall, which is part of the Continental Divide here. The steep climb made for a great place to relax and eat a snack once we were at the pass. That's the notch up there on the Garden Wall behind Grinnell Glacier. So we're on the other side.
Yep, Grinnell Glacier is just on the other side of these mountains here.
That's the Continental Divide.
We were on the other side just 2 days ago.
I have to admit the ledge was not so scary on the way back on this very, very scenic trail. The next day, we did an 8-mile round-trip hike on the Swift Current Pass Trail. Our goal was Bullhead Lake. We were very lucky to see a cow, moose, and calf right by the trail. Mountains in the backcountry were magnificent. We sat and took in their beauty while eating a snack. Red Rock Lake was beautiful. Sadly, we missed seeing the bull moose that had been feeding in its waters. Our hike continued up to Red Rock Falls, which really is a series of cascades. became more beautiful with creeks, wooded areas, flowers along the trail, and a unique swinging one-person bridge.
One hiker at a time. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy.
Turquoise water of Bullhead Lake was an incredible sight to see. We were incredibly lucky to see a grizzly bear walking along the opposite shore of the lake. For our last hike in Glacier this time, we took the shuttle to Logan Pass, where we did a short hike to Hidden Lake Overlook. The alpine meadows here are beautiful and have been called the Hanging Gardens because of the incredibly beautiful carpet of wildflowers.
Walk with me. Let's leave the past behind. Don't make me wait. There's no need to hesitate. Let's make footprints in sand. Let's make miracles. Come hold my hand.
Mountains surround the flower-filled alpine meadow. Bighorn sheep and marmots also call this place home.
Me and you. Blue is the sky, like the color of your eyes. Blue is your heart.
It is easy to see why Glacier National Park is the crown of the continent.
Say you'll stay till the morning light.